Welcome to the Digital Marketing for Business Owners podcast with Mike Nkube. Learn about the latest in digital marketing and social media, plus tips, tutorials and techniques to help you grow your business. And now, here's your host, Mike Nkube.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me, and this is episode 7, and in this podcast I'll be talking about digital marketing channels, or the online marketing channels that you should be considering for your business. Now, whatever sector or industry you're in, it's important to know sort of which channels and tools that you're going to use to promote your business on the web. There's lots of them nowadays. It's not like back in the early days when you just had a few options in terms of pay-per-click advertising and email marketing and trying to bring traffic to your website. Now you've got hundreds, thousands to actually choose from, and you also have social media and so on. So it's important that you know, obviously start with your objectives and see where your business can sort of benefit from targeting your markets on the web. Now, one of the first and leading digital marketing channels is paid search. Now, paid search is pay-per-click advertising is the other name it's known by, and there's a number of platforms that you can use to promote your business with paid search, and one of them is Google AdWords. Google AdWords has tons of traffic and lots of options for you to promote your business. It's not just on Google itself. Google has partnered with lots of websites and portals, apps and placements. So it just depends on what you're trying to do and who you're trying to reach. And an interesting feature in AdWords is the Google Display Network, which is also known as GDN. And with that, Google has sort of partnered with millions of sites across the internet, and these have signed up to the AdSense program, and you can create banner ads and text ads and upload those to your account and then promote them on various placements and apps that are part of the Google Display Network. Now, it also gives you many options for targeting. You can use keywords as you would normally do with the search network, or you could actually pick specific placements that you want to target. And you can also use demographic targeting and various other targeting options, including topics and interest, and just make sure that you sort of fully understand how it works before you launch your campaign. So you could also do some testing and see what works for your business, and then put in more resources as things start to improve. Now, with paid search or pay-per-click advertising, the model tends to be on a cost per click, so you pay for any click that comes through to your website. The other model, which is less popular, is CPM, or cost per 1,000 impressions, and that you'd use on the display network, and it's mainly for raising brand awareness. So it's not something you'd use mostly for direct response. So if you have launched a new product or brand and so on, and you want to reach as many people as you can on the display network, instead of using cost per click model, you can target those people using a CPM model and try and get as many impressions as you can. And it doesn't matter how many clicks you get, you only pay a certain amount for those 1,000 impressions. And the other channel that's really interesting, and a lot of people have put a lot of resources, or businesses have put a lot of resources to promoting their businesses, is organic search. And that you would need to use a technique called search engine optimization. And the objective there is to get your site to the top of the search engine results. and not the paid search, the natural results where most people tend to click when they're looking for information, products or services. Now obviously Google is the number one search engine, and I believe their share of traffic volumes is about 65%, and that's really, really high. And then you also have Bing and Yahoo, and those have less than 20% of search traffic. So you definitely want to be at the top of Google, and then also include Bing and Yahoo as part of your organic search strategy. So the main thing to think about is the on-page optimization. That's basically just making sure your keywords are included in your website, and your website is optimized for the Google search results. There's many other factors obviously to consider, like the structure of your website, submitting a sitemap, making sure your title tags and meta tags and so on are optimized for your keywords. So to make sure that you've covered all of those factors, it's important that you set up a Google Search Console account and a Google Analytics account as well. Now Google Search Console, you could just search for that on Google. It was previously known as Webmaster Tools, and it would give you a lot of information about your website, if there are any technical issues with it that are preventing it from ranking higher. And in that same account you can also submit your sitemap. Now with the sitemap, the thing is with Google and other search engines, there are pages on your site that they won't be able to index because they can't find them or for various other reasons. So with the sitemap, it's basically telling Google that these are the sites that need to be indexed and so on. And you can also do the same for Bing. They've also got a Webmaster Tools feature that you can submit your website to and submit your sitemaps, and just make sure your sites are indexed as much as possible, all your pages, your inner pages and so on, and that you're ranking for those as well. So that's one channel. The other channel is, let me just say, if you wanted to get an idea of where to see these channels and how you can work towards increasing your exposure and your presence on them, you can check in your Google Analytics account. And that basically, if you've got decent amount of traffic coming through each month, maybe thousands, you will see in there in your reports, you'll see traffic which is either paid traffic or direct traffic, referrals, social networks, email and display and so on, and that will show you what volume of traffic is coming from each of those, and then you can just put your budget or your resources towards increasing your presence on those various channels. The other channel is social networks, and I mean nowadays you've got hundreds of social networks, and it's not possible to be represented on all of them, and you may not even want that, I mean, because it's just going to take up too much of your time. So pick one or two that you can put all your resources into, or even up to 3. And we obviously know of the major ones like Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and Google+. Now the advantage of these big social network sites is that they've got huge volumes of people on there, so it's possible to reach a wide audience. But the disadvantage is that there's a lot of competition there as well, and it's not as niche as some social networks, so it will probably take you some time to achieve your goals and so on. So just make sure that whatever social network you're going to work on, that's where your target audience is. I mean, for business to business, for example, LinkedIn is a good social network, maybe not Facebook as much, but LinkedIn would be one that you might want to be represented on and promoting, even using their paid tools to promote your business. And I mean, it's the number one professional social network out there, so you definitely need to be there if you're into business to business and so on. And so there's a lot about social networks that you should know. I mean, there's Facebook and the paid system, and that works similar to other PPC systems like Google AdWords. You only charge for clicks that come through to your site or to your pages and so on. And I mean, that has the advantage of just making sure you are targeting a precise audience and not just scattergun kind of marketing that you're doing. And that's also available in Twitter, so you can use their paid system to promote your tweets, your website, and basically any services and products and brands that you have. So social network is one other channel that's effective. It's also effective at brand awareness and not just for increasing sales and so on. The other channel is the email, and email tends to be good for reaching out to people, especially who you want to build a long-lasting relationship, and that usually takes place on your website. So the main thing is to make sure that you are capturing emails on your website, and there's many ways of doing that. Obviously that depends on your business. Now, if you're an e-commerce or an online retailer, that is definitely something that automatically happens when people place orders and so on and complete their purchases. So even if they don't create an account, or you don't require them to create an account, you still need their email address, because you need to email them their order details and update them with delivery and whatever other information that they need to know. So that's one way of capturing email addresses that you're going to use to mail out to your audience and just increase engagement and bring them back to your website. There's many other ways. If you're not e-commerce, if you're a non-transactional website, you can give out white papers, ebooks, and get people to download. And for them to download, you can require that they sign up or just provide their emails on your website. The other option obviously is having an opt-in for your newsletter, which you send out maybe once a month or twice a month and so on. So people who have an interest in what you have to say or what information you provide will sign up to those emails and newsletters. Now, that these types of options definitely increase sales a lot, because these people are familiar with your business and they've shown a high level of trust by providing their emails, and that willingness to regularly hear from you with offers and discounts. So also make sure that whatever you are sending out to them is what they expect in terms of what they actually signed up for at the beginning. And email is definitely a number one channel for increasing retention rates with your targeted audiences. And the other benefit is the personalization side of it. You know, you can, as they sign up, they can also provide your name and any other information that you will require from them. For example, there are probably specific products and categories that they're more interested in. Giving them that option also make sure that your communications are well received, and even giving them the option to change what sort of communications they receive and the frequency and so on of your emails will go a long way towards building that trust and that relationship with your email subscribers. So that's definitely one channel that you should be seriously considering as part of your digital marketing strategy. And there's many other ways of capturing email, not just from your website. There's also offline methods over the telephone, or when they come into your business, or even on your social networks and so on. You can also get people to sign up and use that to communicate your offers and anything else that you have to promote in terms of vouchers and discounts, any good incentive. The incentives have to be good for people to sign up and give you that trust that they want to hear from you. So whatever it is, it has to be big and should really get people interested and signing up to your emails. Another channel is affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing has been around from the early days of online marketing, and you may be familiar with Amazon and their affiliate program that they run in-house, and many businesses nowadays are using affiliate marketing to increase traffic to their websites and to increase sales. One of the major benefits of affiliate marketing is that the promotion and the advertising is something that your affiliates do for you, and so you don't have to pay any money or put in any resources into bringing in those sales. The burden is on the affiliate to bring in those sales, and you just pay them a commission for any sales that come through from their websites or from whatever other sources they're using. So affiliate marketing can be very profitable, and you can set percentage that you're willing to pay for each sale that comes through an affiliate, and just make sure that obviously it's not costing you too much to get those sales. And that's one of the major factors about affiliate marketing. You control how much you're willing to pay. I mean, obviously the more you pay, you have a greater chance of attracting super affiliates who have lots of experience in promoting merchants and promoting their products and increasing sales for them. So the more generous you are, the more likely that you're going to increase your sales and meet your objectives and goals. Also, affiliate marketing is a lot easier if you sign up with one of the major affiliate networks like Commission Junction, Affiliate Window in the UK, WebGains, Linkshare, and many other ones. I mean, you can use software to create an in-house program, but you need a lot of experience to do that, and you need an affiliate manager with a lot of experience in promoting the program. So there's a lot of work to do, especially if you're gonna set it up in-house and so on. So the best option is definitely to go the way of the affiliate networks and set up your program there, provide the creatives, the banners, the text ads and so on, and then set rules on what you allow affiliates to do when they're promoting your business. For example, you may not want them to use pay-per-click advertising, because if they bid on your brand name, it's obviously going to be costly for you, because those people who are searching for your brand name in the search engines are familiar with your business, and they will probably come straight to you. And if an affiliate is bidding on your brand names and so on, those affiliates are going to go through your affiliates, and then you have to pay them a commission. So it's important that you set those kind of rules and avoid any abuse of your affiliate program. So the affiliate network handles a lot of the billing and all the other things to do with the management of the program. Obviously, you will need to do some work towards incentivizing your affiliates and sending out coupons that they can send out to their lists and target audiences, and then bring sales through to your website. So there's a lot of things to consider with affiliate marketing, but when it's managed well, the returns are massive and you won't regret it, especially if you're working with a network that is closely related to what you do. If you're in the health sector, for example, Monish is a good affiliate network to consider. It has a lot of good programs there, many super affiliates with a lot of experience in online marketing, and they will promote your website and your products and increase your sales. The other channel to consider for your business is display advertising. I spoke a little bit about the display network on Google AdWords. Now with display, things have changed over the years. Banner ads are not as effective as they were before. I mean, people tend to ignore them a lot, but one big advantage is that they've got a wide reach, and they've give you that option to target people who aren't familiar with your business. The downside of search advertising is that you are targeting people who are familiar either with your business or your products or services, but it's hard to target people who aren't familiar with your products, services, or industries on with search campaigns. So that's the advantages the display network. So these people that you're targeting could be visiting sites that are closely related to what you do, and then when they see your ads and they look relevant and they look like they could solve whatever issues they have, they will click through and come to your site and purchase or complete any other action that you need them to do. So that's one of the big advantages of display advertising, and it's great for raising brand awareness for sure. I mean, not just the direct response sales and so on. And the other thing about display is that generally the cost per click tends to be much lower than you would pay on the search network, because there really isn't a lot of competition vying for that same space because of the many placements out there. And now with search advertising for keywords targeting, you've got people, many other businesses also wanting to rank high for those specific keywords, and that's definitely a challenge. So that's something to consider if maybe you want to start completely with display advertising, bearing in mind that Google AdWords is not the only platform. There's many other platforms that run banner ads and display ads and so on that you can focus on. So those are channels that you should seriously consider for your business, and obviously you need to start by looking at where your target audiences are and then planning out your strategy. One nice feature in Google Analytics is the multi-channel funnels report, and if you're getting traffic and you've got your goals and your e-commerce tracking set up, you can see sort of the paths that people are taking, which channels they've used, which have led to the goals or the sales or the conversions that have taken place on your website. And with those sort of multi-channel reports, you can see which channels are contributing most to sales. Using attribution, you can also see where people are entering and which channels are contributing to the last click sale and so on, and then just allocate your budget accordingly and increase your sales. So this is a lot of intelligence that you have in analytics, and if it's a tool that you haven't set up, you should seriously consider setting that up for your business. So thanks for joining me, and I hope this has been beneficial to you. And there are many tools and channels that you need to think about, and the first thing is definitely look at the volumes that are available on each of these channels, and then look to see what tools are available, how you can automate a lot of things and save yourself a lot of time. Thanks.
You've been listening to Mike Nkube with the Digital Marketing for Business Owners podcast, helping you grow your business online.